Finland has completed the first 35 kilometers of its new border fence along the Russian frontier, a historic move aimed at bolstering national security and controlling border crossings. Stretching through dense forests and remote terrain, the newly built barrier includes steel fencing, barbed wire, surveillance systems, and patrol roads, a physical and symbolic line amid rising tensions with Moscow. Finnish border guards say the fence is designed to manage risks, including hybrid threats and irregular migration.
Yes, the main purpose for this fence is to control the large mass of people if they are trying to enter from Russia to Finland.
This section is part of a larger plan to secure key points along the 1,300-kilometer border shared with Russia, one of the longest in the European Union. Signs pointing toward Russia, once unnoticed, now serve as stark reminders of a changing security landscape in the region.
This fence, based on the experiences by ourselves and other EU colleague states, we have understood that this is the best solution at the moment, and it is necessary to control the large masses of people if they are trying to, for example, violently enter Finland illegally.
While the border remains open at official crossings, Finland's message is clear: it's taking no chances when it comes to national defense.
Well, the border barrier is absolutely necessary to maintain border security. From the border guard's perspective, it improves our ability to perform border surveillance, to act if there's some kind of disruption at the border or a border incident, and of course then to combat instrumentalized migration, which we've seen here in southeast Finland since 2023.
The decision to construct the fence was made in the aftermath of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, which reshaped Finland's security policy and fast-tracked its entry into NATO. Before the war, Finland relied heavily on mutual cooperation and diplomatic agreements to manage its eastern border. But recent events have prompted a dramatic shift, from diplomacy to deterrence.
It's a huge project nationally. If you think about the whole eastern border, we have the longest border of all the EU states with Russia, 1,340 kilometers. The fence will only encompass around 200 kilometers in total. However, 140 kilometers will be in southeast Finland. So the majority will be here, where in previous years there have been also more border incidents as well. So it's a higher risk area for us.
The Finnish government has emphasized that the fence is not just a political statement, but a practical tool for ensuring border integrity. It's also meant to curb potential attempts by foreign actors to exploit migration as a means of destabilization, a tactic seen elsewhere in Europe. Border officials say the full project could eventually span up to 200 kilometers in the most vulnerable areas, particularly in southeastern Finland where illegal crossings are most likely. Local residents living near the border have expressed mixed feelings. Some welcome the increased security, while others fear rising tension and reduced cross-border contact with families and communities long connected by geography. Still, the construction continues, with more segments of the fence scheduled to be completed in the coming months. For Finland, the message is unmistakable: in a new era of geopolitical uncertainty, national security comes first. This fence is more than just steel and wire. It represents Finland's evolving role in the defense of Europe's eastern frontier.